It's a fact that when you learn how to really tune into your intuition, your marketing is going to become more engaging. I'm Yvette Mayer, and you're about to discover how the human design gates can help you create more engaging content to grow your business. In each episode, we explore a specific gate's unique frequency as a cosmic content code. Let's dive in. In this episode, we're exploring Gate 57, which in human design is known as the gentle or the intuitive. In fact, I find that whenever I do readings for individuals that have the 57 in their chart, they're likely a healer or something like that. And if I flip it and I think about every person that comes to me that is a healer, they almost certainly have the 57. For marketing, I refer to the 57 as intuitive clarity. This gate sits in the spleen, which is our center for well-being and survival instinct, and it does pack a lot of intuitive power into the whole center, but in particular into the 57. I often share where a particular gate connects through to. The 57 is a little bit different in that it connects through channels to the sacral, the G center, and the throat. So it has a really powerful energy in the human design system. If you happen to be a Gate 57 brand, perhaps it's in your personality sun, then I can bet you feel this intuitive superpower that you really are somebody that turns to your body for wisdom, and that others see you as something of a way shower, a visionary, a leader, a place to go for clarity. In the human design transits, Gate 57 moves through the sun in around the second week of October each year. And at the end of the episode, I'm going to be sharing 3 cosmic content prompts for Gate 57 that will help you create more relevant and resonant content at this time. But if you do have the 57 in a prominent position, particularly the Sun or Mercury on your personality side, then this type of content is always going to work for you. So make sure you stay to the end of the episode where I share the 3 cosmic content prompts for Gate 57. Now we're going to go even deeper into the 57 and look at the low frequency of this energy as well as the high frequency. The low frequency is a feeling of unease, and really it stems from not knowing and not feeling like you have the answers. Therefore, there's some fear around the future, and it tends to come from thinking. And the 57 is not a head-centered gate or an ajna, it's intuition, right? So we are never going to solve the problems that arise from feeling fearful with our mind. And that's what makes us so uneasy. We try to get out of fear by thinking, but it is the thinking that creates the fear in the first place. And honestly, fear is never going to go away. It doesn't matter how much money you have or how successful you are, uneasiness is going to come up. But it's what we do with that. It's how we sit with it and transmute this energy that matters most. So that's when we get into the high frequency of the 57. Unsurprisingly, the high frequency of the 57 is intuition and actually learning to trust your natural instincts. What is your body trying to tell you? This can show up in many ways, but splenic intelligence, which is where the 57 sits, tends to be more like what I would call a spidey sense, like a just innate knowing. And what matters most here is when you have that sense of just knowing that you actually trust it, that you're not using your mind to do some sort of evaluation, but you're in a place of trust in your instincts, trust in your intuition. And when you do this, when you start to trust in your own internal guidance system, your vibration raises, and that makes you more magnetic in your marketing, which I know is what you want. And now, as promised, I'm going to share 3 cosmic content prompts for Gate 57, intuitive clarity. For our first cosmic content prompt, this is an amazing time, or you are an amazing person, to teach others how to connect to their intuition. This might be through your own process or expertise that you've gained over your years in business. Make sure it's relevant to your particular niche, but share this process and empower your audience to be more intuitive. For our second cosmic content prompt for Gate 57, Intuitive Clarity. So it positions you as something of a guide when it comes to your practices for connecting to your intuition. And do get specific about this. Like, what do you actually do when you want to tune into your intuition? What are the daily practices that you can't get by without, because they help you get out of your monkey mind and into your body's wisdom? And for our third cosmic content prompt for Gate 57, Intuitive Clarity, I know that you're the kind of person who has a connection to Source, the universe, and you are very likely going to be in communication with the universe in all sorts of ways. And one of those ways is getting drop-ins, or what I call downloads. Now, I can imagine that sometimes you don't claim this about yourself. So I want to give you permission to share in your content when you have these lightning bolts of inspiration that feel like they didn't come from your brain. This is a download. Share these with your audience and they're going to feel this connection that you have, and it actually builds some authority in the wisdom that you're teaching. Now, let us know in the comments below, do you have the 57 in your body graph? I don't, but I kind of wish that I did. And I know you are likely loving and using these cosmic content prompts as we share the gates every single week. But you know what would be even better? If you had all 64 gates as marketing cosmic content codes and a series of prompts for every single gate in the human design system. Don't you agree? Well, now you can get your hands on that. Go to the description and check out my 64 cosmic content codes guide. It is going to change your content creation process forever and make your content far more magnetic.